Hi, I'm Pinkwin 42, aka Taylor, and I apologize for being late. My internet has been messing up and finally got working, so here I am. Yeah, and I know on Friday I mentioned that I was going to do like Christmas, like music and movies and all that, but next week I'm doing movies because I want to do it into two parts. That way, this video is not so long, the stream isn't so long. So without further ado, I'd like to begin starting with we're gonna start off with the music, with the songs. Some of my favorite Christmas songs have been ones that have been out for a long time, but I've also had some new Christmas songs that have been out that just recently came out that I like. Starting with this one, actually this album. Finally, it's Christmas. It's Hanson's new album. If you haven't gotten it yet, go out and buy it. I highly recommend it. This album has like a lot of great songs on it, and one of them is the title track. Finally, it's Christmas. This song gets you into the Christmas spirit. If you guys haven't heard this song, need to hear it because you'll want to start decorating your tree. If you haven't started decorating your tree, it'll make you want to go out and buy a tree, make you want to wrap presents and do all that stuff that you do for Christmas. Get your house ready for Christmas. Get into the Christmas spirit. And I am so happy that this song was on there. I'm so happy with this album. And it's just a really great feel good song. I also like their version of Wonderful Christmas Time too. They did a mashup with Wonderful Christmas Time and a song that they wrote called Come On It's Christmas. And it worked so well, and I heard it and I was like, this sounds like something that Paul McCartney would do. Sounds like a Paul McCartney song. Like, it doesn't sound like it's a Hanson song because technically Wonderful Christmas Time is a uh, Paul McCartney song, but you add their original song Come On It's Christmas, and it sounds like something Paul McCartney would do. Like Paul McCartney would have had this on his album. On Yeah, so I really like that song. I also like the old classics like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Jingle Bells and Winter Wonderland and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. But there are a bunch of other songs too that I like that aren't necessarily classics that people really don't know who wrote them. They've just always been sung. Like I love "Christmas Baby Please Come Home." That's one of my favorite Christmas songs. Uh, the Chipmunk song that I really like. That's one of my favorites. "Happy Christmas, War Is Over" by John Lennon. I love that song. Uh, I love Hanson's Christmas music that they do for Snowden, like at Christmas, and it's because that song's all about spending time with your family and realizing that that's what Christmas is all about, is spending time with your family. It's yeah, you can open up all these presents, but it's no fun if you're not opening up presents with family. It's no fun if you don't have a family to go home to. And everyone needs a little love on Christmas time. And then their song Christmas Time, my favorite part of the song is we've been blessed by the children, black, yellow, and white. They believe in the things we try to deny. So throw down your weapons, but continue the fight. And let's love one another on this holy night. And I love that verse. It's so amazing. And their other song, Everybody Knows the Claus, that was talking about like talking about Santa Claus and how everyone knows Santa Claus. Even if you're not familiar with Christmas, you're Jewish or something like that, you know who Santa Claus is because you go to the mall to buy your Hanukkah gifts and go buy gifts for Hanukkah, and you know who Santa Claus is just by doing that. You hear kids at school talking about it, so everyone knows Santa Claus, and so I really like that song. And I love Wham's song "Last Christmas." That's another one of my favorite Christmas songs. It's like it's kind of sad. It's got like a sad connotation to it because it's like last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, save me from tears. I'll give it to someone special. It's like you broke my heart last Christmas. What? Sorry. Why should I give you my heart again this Christmas when you're gonna break it again? It's kind of sad. But I love that song, and I love "Please Come Home for Christmas." I always thought that was like a John Bon Jovi song. I always thought it was originally done by him. Nope, it was originally done by the Eagles, and I was like, what? What? Like my life has been a lie. I've always heard it as John Bon Jovi song, and turns out it's an Eagles song. And Hanson did a version of it too, and I like their version too. And I love their version of "All I Want for Christmas Is You." Well, "All I Want for Christmas." I love their version of that song, and I really love Christmas music. I really do. And one of my favorite Christmas songs, and I'm being really honest with you, I like a lot of these songs, but this one, along with "Last Christmas" and "Chipmunk Song," is one of my favorites. Is "Christmas Shoes." "Christmas Shoes" is one of those songs. It's a great storytelling song. It's about this boy whose mom is dying. She's dying, and all he wants to do is buy her these Christmas shoes. Buy her these shoes for Christmas, so she'll look beautiful when she goes up to heaven. And every time I hear this song, I get like really teary eyed. I start crying. It's a sad song because the kid realizes that he gets up to the register to pay for these shoes, and he doesn't have the money. He doesn't have enough money to pay for these shoes. And so he turns around to the guy behind him and he's like, "Mister, like, I want to buy these shoes for my mom. It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size." So the guy helps, the guy behind him helps pay the difference. He pays for the shoes for this little boy because that's what Christmas is all about. It's all about giving. And so it's a really sad song, and it's by a band called New Song, and I've never really heard anything else from them, but I know that song, and it's one of my mom's favorite Christmas songs next to Milk and Cookies. My mom really likes that song, Milk and Cookies. I'm not a fan of it, but I love Christmas Shoes. Like, it's such a sad. Even made a movie about it, which I'll be talking about next week in my favorite Christmas movies. And so look forward to that. But my favorite, if I had to pick like my favorite Christmas song, I would have to go with the song that Glee did, and it was originally done by Band Aid. There's no band called Band Aid, but it was this for charity. It was for charity, and it was like We Are the World. It was like USA for Africa, where they brought a bunch of different artists together to sing one song, and that's what they did here. And they called it Band Aid, and sang a song called "Do They Know It's Christmas," and that's my favorite Christmas song. I don't know what it is about this song. I think it's the fact that like it's like say like there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. The greatest gift they'll ever get is life. And for them, they don't care. Those people in Africa, a lot of them, like especially like South Africa and Kenya and all these like developing countries, they really don't care about the presents that they get because for them, the greatest gift that they'll ever get is life. Is being able to live. A lot of people don't live it. A lot of people in those countries don't make it to Christmas, and for them to make it to Christmas, that's the greatest gift they'll ever get. Is be able to make it to Christmas or be able to make it to their birthday, and it's really sad. And so love that song. Now going on to albums. I really don't have, I only have 2 albums, and let me, hold on 1 second. I only have two albums that I really like. I mean, everyone says my dad, where he works, I'm not going to tell you exactly. I'm not going to tell you where he works because that, for obvious reasons. But he had a customer come in one time, and he was talking to the customer, and the customer said that Hanson Snowden was the greatest Christmas album. My dad said no. I think my dad said it was either Nat King Cole or Bing Crosby that had the best Christmas album. Although those are great Christmas albums, those 2 are great Christmas albums, no doubt. I have to give it to these 2, which is Finally It's Christmas and Snowden. Both of them are Hanson albums. These are the only 2 Christmas albums that I own. My dad has a bunch of Christmas albums. He's got Michael Bublé, Blake Shelton, Alabama, Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks had a great Christmas album as well. Both his Christmas albums were great. And he's got a bunch of Christmas albums, but I only have these 2, Snowden and Finally It's Christmas. And I love both of them. But my thing with Finally It's Christmas, when I first heard it, I was like, this is a great album, but not as great as Snowden. This album gets me into the Christmas spirit, but Snowden keeps me in the Christmas spirit. But since I've been listening to this, I haven't listened to this. It's been like a year since I've listened to it. And so I'm gonna have to re-listen to this album because this album is so good, and it's got great songs on there. Like, one of my favorite songs off this album is Christmas Baby Please Come Home. I don't know what it is about this album, what it is about that song, but I really love it. And I love the ending. You have to listen all the way to the end because it is amazing. It's hilarious, and that's all I have to say. So, post in the comments below what your favorite Christmas song is, what your favorite Christmas songs are, and what your favorite Christmas album is. What you think the greatest Christmas album is. Is it one of Garth Brooks' albums? Is it the Alabama Christmas album? Is it Michael Bublé's, Blake Shelton? Is it Bing Crosby or Nat King Cole? Or is it Mariah Carey? Because I know Mariah Carey had a great Christmas album. And so post in the comments below on that. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell because on Friday I'm going to be playing Galaga and Gapless. And so look for that. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Bye!